What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So today we're doing another Chat GPT video. Shout out to my boy Alex, my brother Alex. He had an idea. He shared with me during my live stream for SummerSlam last night. So if you guys haven't checked out my live stream for SummerSlam, go check that out. We had a great time over there both nights of SummerSlam. So definitely go check that out. But he had an idea when we were, and one of his favorite wrestlers, and especially one of mine for sure, is none other than Liv Morgan. And we were having like a little bit of a discourse about what could have transpired potentially for SummerSlam, because we both were under the impression that maybe she was going to make a return last night, just for the simple fact, or even this weekend, just for the simple fact that she is from Jersey. And I would have thought that they probably would have used her in some capacity, even if it wasn't from a physical standpoint. They could have used her in the crowd or something, just because she's from Jersey. I get it, but if her injury is a little bit worse than it may be, then I can understand that. But we are going to be doing a video today, and he had an idea of what if Liv Morgan became the CM Punk of the women's division. So we're going to be hopping in ChatGPT today, and we're going to see how ChatGPT books this whole storyline and idea coming to fruition. So we're going to get started. What are some more wrestlers that you guys would like to see me potentially put in ChatGPT and use as well? So we're going to get into it. So we're going to say, how would you book Liv Morgan becoming the CM Punk of the women's division And I feel like we could potentially say maybe going into WrestleMania or upon a return. So upon her return, heading into WrestleMania 42. And then we'll pretty much do that. So this is, okay, booking Liv Morgan as the CM Punk of the women's division upon her return is a bold, rebellious, and anti-authority arc that flips Liv from an underdog to an outspoken disruptor, a reality check rebel who exposes WWE's favoritism, politics, and hypocrisy. This can elevate her into the voice of the village while still keeping her relatable. Here's how you build that heading into WrestleMania 42. Number 30, Liv uh, Number 30, surprise return. Liv enters to a massive potch dressed in an edgy black and red gear. Callback to her Judgment Day run, but more individualistic. The commentary hypes how she's been ignored, replaced, and erased after her injury. She wins the Rumble, eliminating someone heavily favored like Becky Lynch, Bayley, or Charlotte to solidify her return as a game changer. The pipe bomb promo, Raw after Rumble. Liv sits cross-legged in the ring, Punk style, wearing a unapologetic shirt. She drops a worked shoot promo. I was never the chosen one. They cheered when I bled. But panicked when I got too real. I was good enough to sell merch and smile on the posters, but not good enough to be the face. So they replaced me, Roxanne, cute, safe, corporate, but I'm back, and this time I'm not playing their game. She calls herself the anti-poster girl, the voice of the replaced, and says she's not here to prove anything. She's here to take everything. Target. Roxanne Perez, champion. Roxanne mocks Liv's new attitude, calling it wannabe Punk cosplay. Liv says Roxanne stole her spot, image, and Judgment Day role if that was the previous story. They feud not just over the title, but over WWE's system, choosing safe over real. Liv calls Roxanne a corporate puppet in sneakers, and Roxanne responds that Liv was always too messy, too emotional, too unstable to carry the division. This is the first step. It says roadblocks on the road to WrestleMania. Elimination Chamber appearance. Liv isn't in the match but interferes as a disruptor, attacking both the winner and WWE officials. Stephanie or Adam Pearce tries to suspend her. Liv dares them to. She says, "Suspend me, fire me, but just know every time I show up, the crowd gets louder and that terrifies you." She invades NXT, attacking younger talent, confronting Roxanne at an NXT event, blurring brand lines like Punk did in 2011. WrestleMania 42. Stipulation: if Liv loses, she's gone from WWE. If she wins, she becomes champion and gets creative control of her appearance in kayfabe. Gr- Match: gritty, fast-paced, emotional, brutal. Liv bleeds. She wins. She wins clean with the new finisher, maybe a GTS style move or a hammerlock DDT named Reality Check. Post WrestleMania anti-hero reign. Liv holds open mic promos weekly. She calls up W Hall of Famers, produces even Triple H. Faces faces try to befriend her. She rejects them. Heels try to co-opt her. She exposes them. The She becomes the most talked about, controversial, and most must see champion since Becky's man run, but with more rage, rebellion, and unpredictability. That seems really cool. I think that's a really cool way to go about it. I think this is a great way to kind of book that going into WrestleMania. Comment down below, you guys. Let me know what do you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you guys think that this will be an interesting storyline if they were to pull the trigger on this? And I feel like people will probably automatically say pretty much they've tried to kind of done that kind of with Becky, so why would you want to kind of do that with Liv? But there's been times where they do copy and paste and sometimes they add their own little spin on it, so that maybe it's a possibility that we could do that. But y'all comment down below, let me know, do you guys think this will be an interesting storyline if they were to pull the trigger on this and have Liv Morgan be somewhat of a CM Punk-esque type character upon a return and everything like that? Let me know in the comment section down below. Road to 2,000 subscribers. Ultimate goal is 10,000 subscribers. You guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. We're on the road to 5,000 followers on TikTok. We're over at 4,000 on TikTok currently. We're trying to get to 10,000 by the end of 2025. So go follow me on that as well. With that being said, hope everyone's a great day, great rest of your week. I'll see you guys in the next video.